Hey guys, a while back I was at the AFTA Field Target Nationals in California, and there was a guy there set up with a booth from Target Forge, and his name is Will or William, and started a conversation with this guy. He's really nice guy. Had some great targets, all reactive, spinning kind of targets, all different kinds. And so he started this business. He's getting into the airgun world and has some really cool targets you should check out at Target Forge. Anyway, I was talking to this guy and he was telling me about his product, and he ended up sending me a box of goodies. But while I was there, I did buy a couple of pellet pouches from him. Let's see, like that. Bought a couple from him, and the neat thing about these pellet pouches is I don't know if you carry your pellets in a pouch or some kind of box or the tin, it never fails. You'll end up getting twisted around or something, and you spill your pellets out of it, and it's a pain. And you certainly don't want to put dirty pellets off the ground into your gun. That's no good. So anyway, this pellet pouch is a little different for a couple reasons. The first thing is it's spring loaded, so you squeeze it, you can put pellets in it, and as soon as you let go, it's a tight spring loaded seal there, and your pellets are not coming out of this thing. You can turn it upside down, they're not coming out. It does have a clasp here. You can easily take it on and off. But the cord, William was really excited about this cord. What does he call it? A parapocalyptic cord or something. I was like, what is this about? Apparently inside this cord is a lot of other things. There is it's like a 4-foot cord, and it's got a clasp in the back. You can take it off. But it's got a piece of wax jute cord in it, and you can start fires with that. It's got a 10-pound rated fishing line inside of this. It's got, what else? A Dynacord. It's like a 160-pound rated Dynacord. This nano cord is in it, 110 pounds of that, and then 7 strands of nylon cord, all in this. So if you're out shooting your air rifle and it hits the fan, this is like a survival cord for whatever you might need. So that's something different. It's pretty neat. So I thought it was pretty neat. So that's what I bought when I was out at Nationals. Bought a couple of them, and he met my wife, Lady DeadEye, and sent her some custom things to make her pellet pouch look different than mine, so identify her. But in the box was that he sent me with some other cool things. The biggest thing we're going to talk about is the DeadEyenc spinner targets. Okay, these are really cool. We'll talk about those in just a second. But besides that, in the box was some cool things. Some of these rubber bands. These are not bracelets. These are they're made to go around your tin of pellets. So whenever the tins of pellets we have, the lids, they pop off really easy, and then you spill your pellets, and that's a big pain. I've done it. These are made to go on there to hold that lid on, so that's cool. Also sent me some stickers. I love my stickers. And some pins to go on my hat, and also these it's like a sort of like a coin, but what it is, it's to you can measure your groups with this coin. It looks like it's probably about the size of a nickel or a quarter, and so you put it next to your group whenever you have a really impressive group, and you can tag Target Forge in your social media and show your friends what a cool shot you are with that. So that's really cool. So now we'll get back to the DeadEyenc target. So these are the DeadEyenc spinner targets that I was showing you, and these come in 3 different sizes. You've got the standard version and then the high-powered version, and these are all made in the USA. The high-powered version is AR 500 steel, and the standard version looks like it could be the same thing, but I don't know that for sure. But it's really thick. You're not going to bend these. This standard version is made to just drive into a tree with a hammer, so really easy. A tree, it could be a fence post or just whatever. Really easy to install these. The high powered, it does take probably a socket wrench or a wrench of some sort to be able to drive it into whatever you're screwing it into. You may need a pilot hole with a drill, just maybe not, just depends on what you're putting it in. And the high power has a stainless steel washer here, or spacer. And so the standard version of the Devil's Eye, it's $6.99 each, and then the high powered is $12.99. And like I said, they come in a few different sizes. There's the smallest size, and let's see, here's the medium size. So I believe the largest is, I think that's probably 3/4 of an inch, and the smallest is probably 3/8 of an inch. So what I really like about these is you can put them up, mount them low or medium or high as you want. Get on a ladder, put it up high. It gets you out of your comfort zone. So whether you're a field target shooter like me, and you're practicing to be competitive, or you're just having fun, or maybe you're a hunter, getting some different elevation shots just makes it more interesting, and it makes you a better shooter. Because if you're a hunter, that squirrel is not always going to be on the ground just waiting for you. He's going to be up high or in an awkward position. So it just, besides making things more interesting, it makes you a better shooter to have different things in different elevations. So I really like these. And so I did find it interesting on the little card here. The small version, actually, first, the large is called the Long Ranger. The medium is called the Marksman, and the small is called the DeadEye. Devil's Eye, the DeadEye target. So I guess he named this after me. That's not true. He did not name this after me. I'd never met him until just a couple of months ago. Anyway, I thought that was funny. So anyway, check out Target Forge. He has besides the Devil's Eye, he has a lot of really great targets. And to keep things interesting, he's got some card splitting targets and all kinds of neat stuff. And I tried that out at Nationals. He put out a couple of targets that you could. He said, if you split a card, I'll give you something off on the targets. And I was like, well, it's worth a try. So I sat down, I lined up. First shot, split that thing, man. And so I marched over to his booth and said, yep, I split it. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. So it's always fun to split a playing card. Anyway, check out Target Forge and what he has to offer, and tell him DeadEye sent you. All right, thanks.